Muchachos. 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 Bienvenidos a una transmisión más para el canal. Yoshikazu Casado del Gamer Chafa está aquí para entretenerlos en la sección de Ace Attorney y otras cosillas. Sí, hoy lo siento, pero hoy ya no les aseguro persona 3 de reloj porque puede que salga como lavadita. Si no, pues ahí sí que le avanzo. ¿Cómo está mi buen Gabo? Pero, por mientras, parece que ya dejamos un lado a Gregory y volvemos con Miles. Es hora de ver quién es la persona que ha estado en la fuente. ¡Vamos! Vemos siquiera esta parte. And that's pretty much how things would. Those are the facts of IES 7 as far as I'm concerned. I really learned the truth about my father's last case. So what happened at the trial? Well, we lost. But Karma did a real number on us. Really? Prove that Mr. Tangaroa was innocent? Oh, you could prove it alright. And a decent little pile of evidence in our favor. Problem was, we underestimated Bon Karma. He fought even dirtier than we feared. You can't imagine. Secure a conviction at all costs. That was always his guiding principle. Hey, yeah, ain't that the truth? Anywho, the trial dragged on and on. The whole thing took about a year in the end. I'll never forget the day the verdict came down. December 28th, that following year. It's April now. Oh, mama. We're talking over 17 years ago. I'm sure that's fly, huh? Number 28. I was there that day 17 years. The courtroom gallery. Just before the trial part, we already noticed that Samson was looking even worse than usual. Turns out the poor guy had finally reached his limit. It's so bad, even that he wanted to be found guilty. Wait, you mean they forced a confession out of him? Yeah. Well, Karma got what he'd been pushing from the very beginning. When Gregory tried to drop the bombshell about there being nobody to speak of, he learned that Bon Karma had used the power of the police to head him off at the pass. He even had himself a fake autopsy report. Bon Karma had gotten Samson to facially testify against himself, being an accessory to murder in court. Why with his confession? Poor guy's goose was well and truly cooked. But Gregory still had his case in the whole time. Ace, he asked Detective Bat to help him with. Except someone. He knew he needed one last card to play if they squeezed the confession out of Samson. That Bat record all of Samson's interrogations. Because Detective Bat really wanted to know the truth. I guess Detective Bat really wanted to know the truth too, huh? We all did. He was a trooper. I quit the case even after Bon Karma took him off of it. He was tied up in some other big case. Good old Bat. They don't make him like that anymore. Anyway, Gregory presented the recordings as proof of that Samson's confession was coerced. You know what? It almost worked. Up named Ian Sideman got fired. Samson's interrogator and the initial detective before Bat. He took the fall for pretty much the whole thing. Bon Karma didn't get away scot-free. But disciplined by the chief prosecutor for the one and only time in his 40-year career. Or still, Samson himself couldn't stomach another day in court. And when that guilty verdict came down, he didn't just signal the end of the day, but of the whole sad affair. I remember a lot myself. My father's face when they declared Mr. Tangaroo guilty. He was a young child at the time. Even I could tell how much he was hurting himself. Sí, yo lo sé, mi buen Gabo. Justamente, después del incidente, bueno, del veredicto de Samson, se da todo el DLC. Eso sí me quedó clarísimo. O sea, no es que te lo diga así en la cara, pero te da pautas y pautas y pautas y pautas. Y de hecho, creo que el mismo Penner menciona que justamente ese era el último caso del mismísimo Gregory. Ahí es donde, si uno se ha saltado de frente a esto y no se ha jugado lo otro, lo cual sería muy estúpido y algo improbable, y ya de por ahora, por A o B motivo, si llegaron a jugar la trilogía y no se sabe a qué diablos se refieren, ahí sí es para meterle una buena. Que casi toda la franquicia tiene el puto DLC, pero en el altar. But we wanted to appeal the ruling, of course. They wouldn't have done anything to clear Sam's name. But then, you know what happened next? Poor guy. Never got the chance. I have left with him that day. I'll always blame myself for not doing that. I shoved that aside and stepped over some instead. Or rather, someone else. I hated what you did. I hated you for choosing to stick with Bon Karma. I hope you can forgive me. Oh, not every right to hate me. I went on to become a prosecutor as planned. That's when Mr. Bon Karma showed me this case file. According to this record, Mr. Toguro was convicted as the main culprit in Mr. Frost's murder. No, that's not right. Samson was convicted as an accessory to murder. My clearly states that he was the perpetrator. Plus, I'm fairly certain that all of Mr. Bon Karma's cases were successfully solved. Mind if I take a peek at those? This file's been doctored. What about the verdict? It's been changed. What? Here, feast your peepers on this. Suspect data. Samson Toguro, age 39. Organizer of confectionery contest. Victim's body was found in one of these creations, leading to breast. An indentation. Toguro discovered that he had a taste disorder. Was cured by a medication. Verdict. Convicted as an accomplice based on his confession. Convicted as an accomplice? That's a copy of the file they have on record at the card house. Why is my copy so different? Well, you said it came from Bon Karma, yeah? I guess he didn't want Gregory's son thinking there was a murderer out there still at large. He didn't want you looking into it again before the statute of limitations was up. Did I believe that this was a lie? They say, we all gotta start somewhere. What's important is you know what's what now. Statute of limitations may have run out, but the trust is still out there, you know? Married Samson's case when your old man passed. You should hand it off to somebody else too. Bon Karma wasn't going to bother facing off against a rookie like me, was he? Anyway, long story short, Taylor was never found, and Samson was found guilty instead. That's terrible! Is there really nothing we can do to help him? Without a real perp, I'm afraid. Still then, confession instead. Speaking of which, I didn't find out until after the verdict has been handed out, but Bon Karma had traded Samson and made him a deal. Told him if he didn't confess, would make sure Judy was convicted instead. Samson knew there was no way Judy could have done it. He wasn't going to take any chances. He did what he was told. Hey. Con karma, hijo de la gran puta. Riddle me this, mousy boy. Why do you think your Uncle Eddie just happened to be in the prison that they broke on night? That's right! We're there to see Mr. Tangaroa. Bingo. You and I both promised we'll visit him every day. Didn't quite keep that promise. But you did it. Never missed one visit in all these years. Come rain or shine, you always showed up. But none of that changes the fact that Samson is still being unduly punished day after day. Oh, come to the zombie, Mr. Bender! Oh, kiddo, that's actually why we came here. The ice sculptures are back at this place, just like they were all those years ago. We're going to see what we can find out. Right, Miles Arino? Go prosecutor, Fender. I don't look at these things in the same way as you or my father, Miles. But that doesn't matter right now. Thinking not as a persecutor, but as Miles H. I want to know the truth behind both of these cases. I am not leaving until I do. You really are all Gregory's son. Oh, through it and through it. Alrighty then. Now that that's sorted, we can really get to work. Good thing I brought the IS-7 case file and evidence with me today, huh? Here, documents first. Who doesn't love paperwork? I'm right. The parts in red ink are my annotations. IS-7 is the case file. Documents received from Fender. Finish his comments in red. Thank you, Fender. And here's some evidence for you. Enjoy! There's quite a few. So I'd take a minute to scope them off. Out if I were you. All months of evidence from the IS-7 incident received from Fender. Yes. Look at them. You know, our current case is just full of loose threads. Think of it. The key players of that incident 18 years ago who just happened to get caught up for an incident. There's sculptures in the Winter Wing that are perfect replicas of the ones from 18 years ago. The boy who gets attacked in the Autumn Wing, which has been disguised to look like the Winter Wing. The two chemicals that were found inside the pieces statues display case, UV and asphyxiation, that form a poisonous gas when mixed together. The victim of the gas attacked Carmelo Gusto, who is no stranger to the events of 18 years ago, who is still unconscious, undergoing treatment in the medical room. Un momento. Pardon. The body floating. Wait. No way. No way. Desde me di cuenta. Vi bien en la silueta. No fucking way. No fucking way. No. Creo que me estoy precipitando demasiado pronto, pero no fucking way. But we come to the body floating face down in the fountain. No. The fact that the ice sculptures are melted. That's not good. No. The events of the present day would appear to be intimidating with events of the past. Which means they may be able to help us learn more about what happened 18 years ago. O sea, si dura una chingadera, no me quiero imaginar el último caso, porque este apenas es el tercero del juego. That's good to me. Let's get it. ¿Cómo no va a durar horrores si está este tarado? Oh no, you don't. Aren't you forgetting something? Are you forgetting somebody? Sorry, this is my investigation. Eustace is quite right. I hope you aren't intending to obstruct him in his duties, Mr. I would hate to have that you add a guilty to my report to the committee. Am I guilty? Of course not. I'll simply offer once again to do what I can to help with this investigation. Offer is duly noted. Duly declined. I can't pull any punches. The identity of the body from the fountain is currently being ascertained. It is only a matter of time until we have all the information we need. Perhaps I can help you speed the process along. I think I have an idea who our mystery victim might be. What? Really? Then you have to tell me. It's the law. Very well. Maybe it isn't just the ice sculptures that have surfaced after 18 years. The body in the fountain may also be a visitor from the past. I believe the body in the fountain is that of the man who was murdered here 18 years ago. Mr. Artie Frost. Wait, it's Chili Wicks or Artie or whoever it is you're talking about. Artie Frost was a famous sculptor, Eustace. Although he was better known as Paul Holik. The sculptures on display here are all his works. No way. Sounds like he did well for himself. Always good to encounter a fellow winner. And Frost was also the victim in the IS-7 incident. Judge Gavelli knows about the IS-7 incident. Edward, the IS-7 incident is an 18-year-old case. According to police records, the victim's body was recovered and an autopsy duly carried out. Sure, that's what the records say. The records can't always be trusted. What are you insinuating? That while the records say stuff like body totally recovered, the defense begged to defer. But that it stopped the prosecution from shutting them down hard, of course. Yeah, this is winner. What? Really? What is it, Eustace? Buddy, we've got an ID. Some sculpture called Frost or something, so I guess Edward called it? Goddess of justice! Oh, my father's detection were right all along. Well, Judge Gavelli, I would say this changes things, wouldn't you? Perhaps now you will admit that I might be of use to this case, or that a certain junior prosecutor anyway. Not fair! You're trying to steal the queen! I'm doing no such thing. All I want is to uncover the truth. If we're going to get to the bottom of what happened here, we'll need to work together. We do not need to do anything, and you do not need to know the truth. This case... Further, Judge J. H. I think you might be wrong about that. Another interruption, Mr. Fender. Yep, I was on the defense team for IS-7, so this case is very much my concern. He was one of the pesky kids pushing the theory that the body had actually gone missing. The prosecutor at the time may have brushed us off, but you can't deny the testimony of your eyes. Or, to put it a little more bluntly, the prosecution's case was rotten from the ground up. And there's been a miscarriage of justice caused by the prosecution. It's the committee's job to fix it. No? ¡Tómala! It's better to have you unpick the mess than someone who was there at the time. Unless you have an ulterior motive. Toma la concha tu madre. Esa fue pero penetrada que ni siquiera ves en la porno más hardcore, huevón. ¿Ven? Así es, sin mentada de madre. Te hizo sentir peor que eso. Judge Gamele seems to know the facts of the IS-7 incident in some detail. In which case, I suspect she must be here on the committee's behalf.
The connection to the case is noted, Mr. Fender. I fail to see how it concerns Mr. Agent.
He is the son of the regional defense attorney, and the protege of the case's lead prosecutor. And if that's not enough for you, he was at the trial, too. I think it's just possible he might have a little something to bring to the table, aren't you?
Very well. And we both assist in the investigation. I believe you refrain from interfering with the work of others. The wing is off limits for now. This room, however, is yours.
Alrighty. I think we're on the same wavelength, G. Why don't we bring it on? To show we're all on the side of justice.
Do not test me, Mr. Fender. Your permission is to investigate can be revoked at any time.
Fully noted, Your Honor. This is a turn up for the books, huh, Milesy? We get to do our thing after all. Thanks to your immeasurable help as always. No sweat. Besides, I was mostly doing it for me. Okay, I'll be investigating my own thing, so just holler if you find something interesting. I will. Welcome. Shall we?
Not yet. Let the investigation commence.
We're still unclear of two key factors. How Mr. Frostbite came to be where we found it, and the source of the UV cube.
You're right. We need someone.
Let's focus on the UV cube first and foremost.
It's using stuff like dish soap and paint, right?
Also bright red in color has a distinct minty fragrance. Minty fragrance. UV cube is a red liquid with a minty fragrance. You know what I mean?
Okay, sounds like we know what we are looking for.
Dice, aquí hay logro. Mount C set is laid out neatly on the serving card.
Pamphlet says the gallery is famous for its tea.
Understandably so. The cup we're giving was delicious.
Looks like this stuff was designed by Mr. Frost.
Interesting. In that case, I think we'd better take a closer look. So this dishware was made by Artie Frost.
It looks very fancy.
Oh, it is. I'm willing to bet that this set can fetch something in the thousands of dollars. Well, let's try not to touch any of it unless we have lots. We have to.
That's really worth that much?
Stop it, Dick. I can see your eyes lighting up. One must really be a fan of Mr. Frost like Fender that you still have. Keep potato. Decided by Paul Halik, out of Judith Bound's prized process.
Hey, Lefty!
What is it?
Give me time over that teapot! You hear?
Where's Larry so concerned all of a sudden?
Yes. I'll pour you a cup if you like.
Miss Bound.
Thanks! The tea for me! Get another yourselves out!
Thank you for the offer. Yes, why not? Quick break both card.
The cups coming right up. It smells great. Tastes even better than it smells. Is this Mr. Ashwood?
Really, I believe. It's usually identifiable by its citrus aroma. Miss Bound, it's the same blend you served this morning.
Yes, it's alright. So that isn't wrong with it, is there?
No, not at all. Just that the cup you gave me earlier had a slightly different aroma. The tea smells different. The aroma's different from this one. What's changed?
It's that same blend both times. I can't see what could have done for the difference. Hey, what's
a big idea! What do you mean about honesty, will you? What's running under your skin, Larry? You're just... That's all! You don't even try to call me by the right name! It's Larry Starkstein Duncan! You know what? I'm done! I'm not talking to you anymore! Well, childish. Beautiful. What happened there? Let's ask him about it later, shall we? Talking to Miss Bond is more of a priority, right? May not have any evidence to prove that she is the culprit. Thus seems likely that the poison gas was doing. ¿Qué sé? Ahora es donde me imagino ahora sí voy a sacar el logro.
That's one swanky take on.
It's one way of putting it. Lean more towards
Whatever it is, I don't know what to do for a great deal to remain so ignorant about such things.
Actually, your ignorance is my bliss. Y ahí está. Like father, like son.
It's size PH, right, Mr. Edward?
Yes, they show that the tip was made by Paul Halik. Or his initials, obviously.
Alright, but I thought his real name was Artie Frost?
Was by making this a piece by the victim of the IS-7 incident as well. His work seems to be everywhere here in Seoul. Case overview. Location. Samson Tangaro's mansion. Tangaro's room. Date. Number 24. 18 years ago. Murder weapon. Rock salt lamp. Prosecutor. Manfred von Karma. Defense attorney. Gregory H. Note. Statute of limitations expired 3 years ago. Number 4th. 24th. Samson Tangaro. Age 39. Organizer of confectionery. Victim's body was found in one of leading to his arrest. While in detention, Tangaro discovered that he had a taste disorder. Was subsequently cured by a medication. Verdict. Convicted as an accomplice based on his confession. Artie Frost. Age 38. Also known as Paul Halik, under which name he was a renowned sculptor in France. Testing the confectionery contest. Body was discovered in Tangaro's room. Cause of death was blood loss following a blow to the head. No detailed autopsy report due to the body going missing. Candy containing salient tea leaves. Well-crafted this chemist tend to prevent moisture and sunlight from damaging it. But a bad thing to use considering the quality of the blend Miss Bound serves. Then a plus strap over the cart is pure white. Completely spotless. It's just
waiting for me to grab it by the edge. Never mind on.
Shh! Hey, I couldn't stress enough how bad of an idea that would be.
It does go all sideways. I'm just worried out with the cool tea content type.
Yes, well, I would rather it remain white. Plus, I don't think Miss Bound would appreciate us meddling with it.
Really? Are there some the colors that could tell apart? Pink? Sky blue? Tea leaves brown?
If the police has over the room.
Why did the body of a victim from my 10 years ago turn up in this fountain? Why wasn't it all random and stuff? It is slowly shuffling. Wait here?
I remind you that zombies aren't real. It's like that the body was preserved.
Really? Even possible?
Hey, Mr. Forensics guy, anything to report? Yes, ma'am. Lo dijo.
Hey, Mr. Forensics guy, anything to
Yes, ma'am. Presence of both Unicube and Asphyxion has been detected in the fountain. But
I want to say they were probably carried here by the spread from the other wing.
in addition to those two chemicals, there's also a large amount of sugar. The composition of the sugar is being analyzed as we speak. Sugar in the fountain. Where would it even come from? Las dos mezclas. From the color and the aroma, I would say this is a puddle of spilled tea.
Look, there's a small chunk of ceramic in it.
A very fragment. Only the puddle of tea. The design looks familiar.
Guess somebody must broke something.
But doesn't stick here. The certain has struck somebody that might know a little something too. Where were you before you joined us here, Miss Bond?
I had to go and tell our visitor we're closed. Oh, I got a little something in apology. Apology. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, few things actually. This stuff. Fact that I think you might be the one who set the poison gas trap. The original ice sculptures melted 18 years ago, correct? How did you manage to recreate that?
Know about what happened back then? In that case, you might also know I took picture of them during the contest. I commissioned the creation of a set of replicas based on those photographs for this current exhibit.
Why'd go through the trouble of creating replicas?
The Frost Zodiac series was his big unfinished masterwork. I wanted to see it completed at last. Or rather, completed. I folded the original set and did it in the first place after all.
I see. Is there any particular reason why the winter and autumn wings look so similar?
But I really think they look alike. Perhaps I used some of the decoration provided in the other by accident.
Really, I don't have the evidence to prove it just that. Ok, parece que acá no voy a sacar pruebas.
Wait, have you seen these letters before?
Is it the mark of the sculpture Volcanic, I believe?
How did a chunk of ceramic end up in the middle of a puddle of tea anyway?
Just a hunch. The one suspect quickly comes to mind.
This thing gets smashed up good, huh?
See, the point where it's hard to make out what it might have once.
Let me know if it's got some kind of distinguished feature or something.
¿Cómo estás, muy buen Dark Angel? Bienvenido seas. The boat has been taken back to the lab, sir. Autopsy is underway. How was the rest of the fountain look? Rather beautiful, actually, sir. Water's crystal clear and kind of soothing. Almost as if there wasn't a body floating in it not so long ago.
This kind of a brave water battling against that serpent. How did it make this one too, Mr. Ashworth?
Dude, he was fascinated by fantasy and mythology when he was a young man. Ovechito. This piece embodies the tragic yet gritty determination of the young as they face an impossible situation. Oh, math test.
Relatable.
A ver, voy a hablar con Delicia.
Hello there, Jerry. I'll investigate away about you. Anything interesting? Oh, Jerry. Well, anyway. Tell me, girl. Very moment. That was more of a fun game. Treasure is from where you're being separated. Of course, that treasure is for when they're in the tennis. That is for people you've not left keen on. That pedal you use when you're trying to get someone's attention. Didn't realize there were so many rules. Is that what? Bring all this down.
Don't even try it, Kate.
Hearing me?
¿Será que tengamos que reducir de una vez? ¿Será esta la razón? No, todavía no. No. Going to keep this simpler. You're hiding something, so just tell me what it is.
Whatever the glare off you two, it's weird.
Okay, you know me better than that. I wasn't staring. I wasn't throwing my idea for a picture. Now, Edgy, he was glaring. Yes, I will keep glaring at you until you tell us what it is you are hiding. Wait, I told you, I'm not talking to you anymore. You're talking to me right now. I'm not talking to you ever. Starting. Ow! Getting me no. So I'll have to figure out what he's hiding first before I can get the whole truth out. You might take a look at this for me, Larry. Why would you tell me that? Tell me, what is it about Mrs. Bounce? Miss Bounce tea set that's got you so agitated? You won't tell me. Perhaps you prefer to explain it to Judge Cavalli. Why that make me look bad in front of her? She thinks I'm a sensible, cold, clean that guy. I don't want her to see the real me. The real low-down dirty me. Not sure about it. Anybody here thinks you're particularly clean-cut, Larry. But you don't want her to think badly of you. The best thing you can do is talk to me. Alright, I'll talk. Alright, Larry. Enough is enough. Now confess. Is there any way to treat your best friend, Andrew? Is this any way for you to treat yours? By lying to him. Hiding from him. Look at the picture already! So stop glaring at me like that! Somebody might like a cup of tea, so I went to pour one of her. And I got distracted and made her to sleep. And smash! I brought the teacup! A priceless work of art! It's in pieces because of me! No words exist to describe how far away I saw this coming from. Ouch! You really messed up this time, Loris! And you, everyone's going to think less of me now! You're never going to forgive me for this! Praying to me won't do you any good. I think you need to apologize to Miss Mount. I did what? I see. I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm so sorry. I don't have any money. I'll pay your portrait. I'll pay your 50 portraits. Nice, Mr. Dawson. It's really me who should be apologizing. How could I have failed to notice that there were broken pieces of ceramics on the floor? Somebody could have been hurt. Here, make sure that's safely disposed of. The people in question was designed by Artie Frost, correct? I understand it was something you have long pressured. You must be upset. I am. Of course, all things break eventually. This laptop of it is an identical table. Far from the end of the world. Did less touch to Mr. Frost's work than she used to be. I can't believe this, Shani. Goodness. These other people you're talking about. Is the one sitting on the top of the cart right now, right?
You mean?
Yeah, so when I smashed the first one, I tried to hide the pieces in the bottom of the cart. And that's when I saw the other pot under there. I took it and basically switched the two pots. Which teapot? Harry swapped the pot he brought with a new.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and that's everything I have to tell you. I'll be extra careful not to break the other one, I promise. You have no shame whatsoever, do you? I'm sorry.
Really quite alright. Thank you for being so honest.
Yeah, you did the absolute best. I thought you won't make any advantage of her kindness and will make it. And somehow, as you will, once I made it as an artist. I'm going to give her one of my paintings. She was one of my models after all. It's only fair. He's right. I suspect he would like to make more trouble than I meant. I do think it would be better for you to keep out of her way for a very long while. But be keeping out of her way because I sketched her already. And the others. Need to see my work, huh? Yeah, I do a few great sketches of some ravishing beauties. Wanna see?
Any ravishing beauties, huh, Mr. H1?
I'm afraid of greatly misjudged Kate. I simply wish to see if Larry has captured any unusual details this time too. Unusual details? Nothing's unusual about this! They are my best work yet!
Really? I haven't seen them too.
I don't sweetheart, okay? Alright, let me think that out for you. Give me a sec, okay? I suppose we might as well take a look. Oh, these are sketches of yours. Seriously, if you wanted to check out my art, you should have just said from the get-go. Yeah, get your eyes on this. What are you looking at? Y una vez más, miren nada más a Delicia. Miren a Delicia. Ravishing beauties! Just a few of the fair faces that have caught my eye since I've been here, you know? Verity and Judy and somebody else. I didn't draw them all on the same page. Well, I meant to draw that room at first, and something to pass the time. And then I saw one beauty and another, and well, I just scribbled them all down as I went. So these were all drawn at different times. Yeah, I guess. I didn't want to. You okay? You're on a different page, though.
You did? Blather.
How true to life are these sketches? How true to life are these sketches? You only draw what you actually saw. What? You think I draw things I can't see? Like using my imagination? No, 100% true to life, right down to the exact shade of each color. The colors are accurate. Interesting. Much as it pains me to admit it, Larry may have provided me a useful piece of evidence yet again. I've been carrying this example. I compare it to the one here in the room. There's a clear contradiction between the two. Take a little deduction is in order. Let's borrow this page for a while, Larry. Sure thing! You want me to sign it for you? Just the page, please. Larry sketches. Sketches expecting exactly what Larry saw. Pero el por qué sabía tan diferente. Creo que ahora esto sí responde. I suspect the difference in aroma we noticed is due to the teapots having been switched.
You do?
Can't see what else it could have been. The tea itself hasn't changed. Why don't we ask Miss Bound, just to be sure? Miss Bound, Difference in aroma we noticed. Do you think it could have been because of the different teapot?
Also,
The cup just now had a subtle minty, sort of like yuba tea.
I just remembered. I got some peppermint tea in that pot only yesterday. That must be where the minty aroma is coming from.
Teapot's leftover aroma. He has a different teapot from the. Could that really be it? Yeah? Here from the tip of Larry switched in from under the card, smelled faintly of mint.
Right, it's Bowser. He used that pot to make peppermint tea yesterday.
Yes, there's something else that's been troubling me. His bones seemed more taken aback, but the switching of the teapots than the breaking of one.
You're right. Who expected it to be the other way around?
I suspect she might have been deliberately hiding the teapot underneath the car.
What?
One of the Ubiquum's key characteristics is its minty fragrance. But what if she had been hiding sewing? What if she had been hiding some that teapot?
What? In the teapot?
It's a possibility. A one-word investigation, I believe. Mr. Widow, really lucky finding that Ubiquum.
Oh.
The people are searching the entire gallery, but they haven't found anything yet. And what about you? Don't ever you know where it came from? I may have an idea.
I knew it. If I can't find it, there's no chance I use... What? You do know where it came from?
Yes.
Where?
Miss Bounce's teapot.
Wow, nice piece. I like it. Yeah, this looks like a fitting prize for a natural born winner.
It's not a prize! It's a vital piece of evidence!
Oh, it's just evidence? We have one of the forensics people check it out. Is there some sort of problem with my teapot?
Possibly. The minty fragrance we noticed coming from it. I think it just might be the scent of one of the chemicals used to make the poison gas.
The H word? Well, I don't think I had anything to do with that.
I'm afraid I do. The method used to create the gas would have required considerable preparation. Nobody would have had the time or the opportunity to set that up except you.
Like strictly true. It took around a week to get Sonic ready for the exhibition. There were all kinds of people coming through here during that time. Alicia, for one. You see, I'm not the only person who could have set it up at all.
Well, it's on our radar too, of course. You needn't worry about that.
Besides, I wouldn't know the first thing about making poison gas. And if you did find some Yuriko in my teapot, I don't have any idea what to do with it. I suppose we should see what the test results may say first.
Once claims she doesn't know the first thing about poison gas. Need to find a way to prove that she is lying. Edgewood speaking. Sir, it's me! Is everything alright, Detective? Everybody's left the winter wing. It's just me in here now. Which means I can tell you what we found out. Really shouldn't be sharing information about the investigation. After the past oh, I'm not about to stop him. These exhibits in here have all completely melted. All that left in the display case is some stuff at the bottom. More bits on the Taurus case than in the Gemini case, so... Describe this for me if you can. Yes, sir. It's like a pale blue liquid. I had the lab run some tests just now. The sample from the Taurus case just had a bunch of sugar in it. But the one from the Gemini case had 3 different substances in it. Which were sugar, salt, and blood. Ah! What are salt and blood doing in the Gemini cases sample? Any money whose blood it could possibly be, but we'll get it tested right away, sir. Please do, Detective. Oh, I also spoke over the radio with the forensics guy working in the fountain room. He said he just got word that the sugar they found in the fountain matches the sugar in the pale blue liquid. I see. That might well prove to be a significant development. Gemini case analyze results. Results of the analyze conduct on the melting Gemini case. Oh. Anything else to report, Detective? Yes, sir. We found one of those lighting emitting devices here in the winter week too. There were a few of those being used in the autumn week disguises at the winter week, I recall. Seems that the equipment from 18 years ago is more than just for show. We'll talk to Mrs. Khan about this. Anyhow, I'm gonna be getting back to it. I'll let you know as soon as we hear from the lad about that blood. Yes, thank you, Detective.
You got a lot to say.
Okay, and all of it very useful. I'm going to prove that Miss Bounce about would have set up the poison gas. I need to talk to a certain somebody else was here in danger. Mrs. Cole, I would like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Of course, dear. Me. Anything for you, Mrs. Micey. And dear, sweet little Decay.
I would appreciate if that was the last time you called me Milesy.
Fan of 2DK. Either I don't feel like it or lumpy. I can't change a nickname once I've settled on it. Well, I guess we tried.
What can you tell us about the various devices used to decorate the gallery's exhibit? There seem to be some pretty specialized items in light emitting devices, luminous fabrics.
Oh, I tell you all about that, dearie. The one who gave them to murder duty. It was my way of saying sorry. Being sorry after I broke the rules all those years ago. For lightning assault lamps, and there were the 4 pieces of luminous cloth I used for the contest. Oh, that's very generous of yours. Well, after I'll have to do our best. Everybody understands, of course.
That better not be a dig at me, Delish. I told you how kind I thought that was.
Hey, you were a dear, sweet, innocent baby boy. What happened to you, huh? Dear, sweetie, innocent baby boy? Is that friendly? Not a good picture that, I have to say.
So these decorations are all the same as the ones you saw 18 years ago, correct? Yep, hot lamps, glowing fabric, animating good ants, the whole bit. The 4 luminous cloths used in the autumn week. I'm sure I saw another one somewhere.
I'm lying. Oh, it's in my bed somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Look.
That's not it. And it...
That looks familiar. Maybe I should jog her memory with something so Miss Cole will tell us more. Mrs. Cole, you're something of a specialist. How might someone learn to make the poison gas that was used in the attack? Any ideas?
Well, any pharmacist who ever handled pesticide ultra would know for a start. Stating right there on the label. Product containing UVQ ever.
But what about a lay person? It's unlikely there's none, wouldn't you say?
I suppose so, yes. Unless they had a nose for the ultimate cookbook anyhow.
Right from the contest 18 years ago.
I was before making you pesticide ultra. With that not mixing with UVQ. It's either, you know.
The ultimate cookbook. The ultimate cookbook contains use for making poison gas. If you're familiar with the contents of the book.
Yes, dear. We the inside out. Because I work for the Tangaroa group, you see.
¡Miren! ¡El Cincatarrín X!
The company behind Cold Killer X. Sure you've heard of it.
Las pastillas del Phoenix. Cold Killer X. Fights back sniffles on his knees with ease, apparently.
The Purple was found guilty and company took custody of the book. But they only grant their most trusted people access of it, of course.
One is one of these elites, I suppose.
Oh, look at that. That's silly. That can't be sure of silly old me.
Right. You took apart the artists.
You're nothing, Larry. You're elected. I have to have a word with him and say thanks.
Well, I'll be glad to introduce you.
I'll be able to smirk.
Sugar composition matches that the sugar found in the pale blue liquid in our defrost room aging were detected in fountain water also seems to be a match. Got a piece of fabric like this in your bag. You'd not be. Oh. Con respecto a Kevin, Gabo. Hold me that somewhat. River one.
Remy? Not rude. Not able to cooperate with your little investigation like that, gentleman.
Well, I call it a dish towel then. Or how do you use it to wipe out some sort of spiller?
He said, "Hey, Chick, that's a piece of highly specialized luminous cloth. I probably shouldn't have told you that."
I think I would like to know a little more about this highly specialized luminous cloth, if you don't mind. Or do you want me to know you had a piece of luminous cloth in your bag?
Oh, I suppose there's no point hiding it now, is there? I must know. I fish it out of the top thing. It was right before they called me to the other wing.
I recent sketch of Mrs. Collins when she was trying to retrieve the cloth.
I think it was one of the ones that given Woody Judy.
All four you've given to the gallery, correct?
Exactly. But all four were being used in the other wing, weren't they? I realized as we went missing all those years ago. I already had my pesticide ultra pinch used to make poison gas. One of my clothes turned out to have been used in some sort of startling deed too. Well, I was going to look guilty as sin, wasn't I? I kept it hidden in my bag and hoped for the best. It does feel good to get it off my chest. First, it's no good for the complexion.
The cloth that disappeared. Ah, thief! The cloth that disappeared 18 years ago. The one that the victim was wrapped in. Has happens to reappear in the fountain at the same time as the body. Luminous cloth. Gift to bound by skull. Lost 18 years ago. Items were discovered floating in the fountain. ¿Vamos con ella? Sí. ¿Tengo cosas por deducir? Oh. Harry, could I ask you something about your sketches?
By the work of the great Larry Statsman. It's the composition, right?
Not exactly. This light blue tablecloth. You printed that exactly as you saw it, correct?
I already told you. Everything exactly as I saw it.
Espérate, un momento. ¡Es cierto! ¡El mantel es azul, no blanco! But the tablecloth on the card here in this room is white.
Wow! You get so full of perseverance. The simple stuff just passed you right by, huh?
What's that look for?
Listen, just before I drew that sketch, I was in the middle of some business with the card with the teeth on it, okay? What kind of business? That's right! You must have hidden the pieces of the teapot I smashed, guy.
That's nothing to boast about.
Anyway, I was still in the middle of cleaning it all with
Hold up! When Jenny came out of the window wait. I want to get back to for breaking the pot, so I quickly dumped out. Wait, Miss Bout came out of the winter wing. Yeah, and she was pushing a cart. A different one. That's the one with the light blue tablecloth on it. And I drew. What did she do with this second serving cart? Well, I saw her really heading to the summer wing, but I don't know what happened to it after that. When she came back out, she was pushing one of those other cars, the kind you can lift stuff with. Lift cart? Yeah, so I called out to her. She just ran off and left it behind. Turned down as the shy type, but it just goes to show, you never know. The serving cart, the lift cart. Another decent too? You better check with Miss Mom. Este tiene que ser el carro. Why is there a lift car just sitting here out in the open? And somebody must have been moving something heavy. Top of the platform seems to be wet. You know, I've got a funny feeling that I've seen this thing somewhere before. You mean like 18 years ago? Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I last saw it in Frost's room. He must have used it to move the ice sculptures around. All of those fancy numbers where you can change not only the platform's shape but even its angle. You had one of these, it would move giant lumps of ice around no sweat. Lift cart, used by Frost to transport ice hitting your top of the platform is wet. Oh, hey, think of the possibilities. I can use one of these. That doesn't explain what it's doing here. Now, bit of a head scratcher. We should give it a think, yeah? Hey, bro, it just might have something to do with our case. Selection of trophies won by Paul Halik, or rather, Art Frost. Brilliantly, he was a very, very well-respected artist. One third stage work. It's about one two. I'll have to find some miracles to enter. Or you can set something up. Maybe with a nice ceremony at the end. All that. Yes, followed by a swift round of arrests. The moon-shaped head when a woman with a star-shaped head. The man's got a real faint look in his eyes, though. You ever Paul Halik piece? Yes, his younger years. He was something of a dreamer. Despite those closest to him by means of a motive taken from nature. This is titled My Parent. Is the man on birthdays in that house? Mr. Winner was very clear that you were only allowed to investigate in this room. So I'm afraid I can't let you pass. Sorry, sir. It wouldn't make much difference if you did offer. You're standing in front of a rock. But we all know a few bricks won't stop you, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, sir. Oh, he actually sounds kind of scared of you. That's what kind of reputation do I have down at the precinct? There are two serving cards here at the gallery, Miss Bound. Yes, why do you ask? Where the so-called artist showed us this sketch. I couldn't help but notice the color of the tablecloth, like blue. Dude, I'm afraid your friend must be mistaken. He only used white tablecloth, freshly laundered and starched. Perfect. Every one on the card here in the fountain room, right? Like the periwinkle on the card here in the fountain room, right? Exactly. If I saw so much as a blemish, it would replace it right away. The color of the tablecloth in this sketch seems to be a mistake on Larry's part. Do you have any idea what you might have been doing when this sketch was drawn?
I appear to be carrying out my usual duties.
I would like to ask you a little more about this duty, if I may. What exactly were you doing when this sketch was drawn? Because from what I can see, the card doesn't have a T set on it.
I was delivering some chocolates to the investigating officers. Oh, now I'm jealous. I love chocolate. Well, there were a few left over, so here for you both. I read them myself. I hope you like them. Woohoo! See, it's found.
Oh, why not? Her lips melt. Not that because they would be in her pocket. Chocolate, that may 1 pound, only melted after being kept in her pocket.
Your strawberries are melted. I'm very glad to hear it.
May not be the pretty, but I'm grateful for the energy boost nonetheless. But perhaps they could do with a little less sugar. You mind, Mr. Wick? You're in my way.
I don't mind, actually. I'm not going anywhere. I just have to go around me. Oh, really thought you might want to move to a better spot, that's all.
A better spot? I demand you to show it to me at once. That really only takes to make you do whatever we want.
If you've gotten away with anything, Mr. H, we will report your actions to the committee.
Do whatever you need to do, Judge Cavalli.
I will do the same. But the service cooperative, okay. The exports association with special character will be of interest of the committee too, of course. How can you report me to your stupid committee? Will be the top of the community.
Looks like Judge Cavalli will have to have some new threat. He wants to intimidate Kay. Luego que lo único que me queda es hablar con Fender. Hey there, my son, look, what's the situation with the investigation? Things are progressing. The computer picture of what happened is beginning to emerge. Did you hear? So I better step up my game too, then. This case seems to have a lot in common with the incident from 18 years ago. And how? It's got a lot. Melting statues in the winter ring, and even a murder victim's body.
How did nobody ever figure out that the body got gone missing?
Ross has no family apart from his son. Well, the kid kind of vanished. Nobody seen him since around the time of the incident. With the son, him and his best fall from school post just up and disappeared.
What? They were never found?
This boy was not as far as I heard, anyhow. Yes, Ross did turn up in the end, so I like to his pretense at some point. But yeah, with no family around yet after that, Ross got no funeral. So no need for the police to release the body, and no need for anyone to find out they didn't happen. They filed their fake autopsy report, and nobody was even a wizard. Well, almost nobody. I can't believe Mr. McCormick would stop so long. Tell me, Fender, what kind of person is Miss Vaughn? Huh? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're got a thing for her, Master. I do not. Chill. I'm just jacking your chain. By the way, what can I say about you? It's a real brave trooper, for one. What else do you call someone who waits around for 18 whole years like she was for Samson? Even after the family kicked her out of this place.
What? They threw her out?
Nope. This wasn't technically part of the family, so there was nothing she could do. But nothing. Nobody. And no job after Samson took the fall. So she had no choice but to take what she taught her and make her own way in the showbiz. Retired for all that now, though. So, when did she retire? She finally made enough to buy the old place back. He even got the ultimate cookbook back from the Kangaroo group after they basically stole it. Hound's action. Hound recovered the house and the ultimate cookbook for Tangaroa's sake. As this place had everything to do with this was all she ever cared about. So she just wanted it back. All of it. Bender seemed very sympathetic of his bounce plan. For a less charitable perspective, it has, in a way, taken everything of Mr. Togarot for himself. The ultimate cookbook contained an instruction on how to create the poison gas. The current owner of that book is none other than Miss Judy Bond. No way! You mean? Afraid I do. Miss Bond would have been perfectly capable of setting up the gas trap. Wait, we can prove that she has been lying to us. That's that. All that's left now is to await the results of the test on the teapot. Miércoles. Y demoramos, ¿eh? Pero hasta acá lo vamos a dejar. Alt F4 para no spoilearnos lo que sigue. Ah, verga. Definitivamente está haciendo un señor caso, eh.
Han hecho, boludo. Nada.
De que anda haciendo su artecito que va a estar utilizando, bueno, no es exactamente ese arte, pero está trabajando porque él se va a presentar en una feria de artistas y claramente yo lo voy a apoyar. Ciertamente tengo que limitar mis gastos durante estas semanas. Ahora, lo que me compete será avanzarle al personita en lo que espero a alguien de la banda si es que invita. Dije, al menos ya es hora de que avance con el otro juego que ese a comparación de persona, digo, a comparación de Ace Attorney, este sí que lo dejé recontra relegado. Pero no por culpa de Ace Attorney, sino por culpa del Isaac. ¿Qué quieren que haga? El Isaac con todos los logros que tiene, ya estoy casi a nada de platinarlo. Claro que para el platino es más que nada farmear, es jugar partida tras partida tras partida hasta registrar todo lo que me hace falta. Y para lo poco que me falta, ya tengo los tips. Y lo descubrí accidentalmente. Por hacer una rueda relativa, ya que no se dio lo que yo esperaba, descubrí algo que claramente me va a ayudar con el compendio de los monstruos, el bestiario, pues. Entonces, sí, va a estar bien, bien cañón. ¿Entras? ¡Ah, no! Maldita sea, odio esta notificación. Espero que para el Persona 4 Revival ya no te pongan eso en la cara. Que lo habilites nomás en las opciones. Ya no al inicio de cada vez que cargue un poquito. Me llega el Chopi. Misiones de red. No. Listo. Vamos. Había quedado en que creo que iba a ir con niñita. Pero antes. Vamos. Podemos entrechar las tres, ajá. Vamos con Michael. Soy un tipo con Michael en el parque.
さん喧嘩しないもん。前はね、お父さんとお母さんいつも仲良しだったんだよ。なんで離婚しちゃうの？
No lo sé.
マイコ聞いたんだけど、でも子供は関係ないって。マイコ離婚しないでってお願いしてるのに、お父さんもお母さんもマイコのこと嫌いなんだ。嫌だ。離婚は嫌。
Ah, Dios, este tema me va a chocar mucho. ¿Qué hago? No es que la quiero calmar, es que lo peor que puede decirle a una persona inquieta es que se calme. Tómate tu tiempo, güey.
お兄ちゃんごめんね。マイコ泣いたら
Cagan las parejas divorciadas. Me cagan.
もう泣かないよ。
¿Qué cosas? Tengo la sensación de que estamos estrechando la. Ay, güey. Ay, güey. Esos temas, papá. Y lo peor es que está tan normalizada esa tontería. Y ni siquiera hablo de mi generación, sino que hablo de la generación anterior, incluso de la anterior. ¿Cómo hemos llegado a eso, loco? ¿Cómo hemos llegado al punto en el que no nos importa a quiénes afectemos cuando queremos separarnos de la persona que se supone hemos estrechado el lazo más importante? Loco. El divorcio es cosa seria.
もう帰らなくっちゃ。お兄ちゃん遊んでくれてありがとう。
Ya no me tocaste. Te vuelvo a dar así. Bye bye. No. Ah.
おかえり。
Lo siento, tengo que hablar con Fuka. ¿Qué pasa? Ahora que has acabado de tras la operación, me hago inmediato de dedicaros el día a descansar.
Jumpy, ¿estás bien? ¿Qué? ¿Ibas a darme órdenes? ¿Orden? ¿Oh, todopoderoso líder? Ser igual de bueno. Definitivamente el Jumpy ya echó el fuchi. ¿Es algo nuevo para mí? Juegos tiene. Ese no aumenta tanto. Mejor me voy a jugar la respuesta a este. Ya. Buena gente hablando. El campus está bastante limpio y es muy nuevo. Era consciente de esto hasta que el club nos llevó de visita a otro instituto. Mis padres me contaron que reconstruyeron el Listy después de la explosión hace 10 años. Pero me he entendido que la explosión no fue la única razón. Por aquella época dejaron de venir muchos estudiantes de repente. ¿Será por esto por lo que pusieron el nuevo edificio? Para empezar de cero. ¿Qué dices? ¿Es que el Gekkoukan tiene un lado oscuro? No te ves muchas películas. Es la primera campana. Voy a hablar sobre la aquí. No me detendré mucho aquí, así que presta atención. Desde el año 794 se establece el Heian-kyu. En 1894 se abolen las embajadas imperiales en China. Puede que eso entre en el examen de la primera vez. El Heian-kyu. 894 se abolen las embajadas en fin, digamos con el feudalismo. Atentos todos porque tiene que ver con el origen de los samuráis. Hijo a ti, Yuki, a ver si lo sabes. Y la ley que permitía la propiedad permanente de las tierras recién cultivadas sirvió de base para el desarrollo del feudalismo. En este decreto se cultivaron muchas tierras. Al mismo tiempo, surgió un grave problema para los agricultores. ¿Recuerdan cuál era? La ley que permitía la propiedad permanente de las tierras de base para el desarrollo. Esto cultivaron muchas tierras. Un grave problema para los entre la primera y la tercera. ¿La tercera? Sí, la parte bien. El trabajo no termina después de arar la tierra. Cuesta mucho dinero construir vías fluviales y demás. Que los agricultores con más riqueza y autoridad podían ganar más dinero ampliando sus tierras. Por otro lado, los que no eran tan ricos no tenían más remedio que seguir siendo pobres. Es la misma historia de siempre. Bueno, eso es todo acerca del periodo Heian. Respondido correctamente. Estamos en clase me miran con respeto. ¡Yupi! Vamos a salir.
Por desgracia, mis deseos me corroen ahora. Y ahora el número de solicitudes que tengo para ti. Increíblemente feliz que dedicases tiempo completo. Lentamente por siempre, Elizabeth.
ごきげんよう。
A ver,
依頼を受けていただけますか？
quiero comer taiyaki.
素晴らしい。では報告を。
Aunque me has traído taiyaki frío, no está nada caliente.
感謝いたします。
Es una suave y gomosa y una hermosísima. Voy a disfrutar cada bocado. Está recogida.
Es la niña.
ですね。
No es mejor. Esta planta. Era ella como la ella de Belén. Toma sobre desayuno. Te recomiendo que le preguntes a el sábado en plan.
吉報をお待ちしております。
Ah, esa tiene que ser Fuka.
あなたが住まう世界は彩りにあふれ、 少々目が疲れそうです。気配がいたし、吉報をお待ちしております。残念です。では何卒。
Esto es, creo que cosa del... ¿Se llama? De Tanaka.
そうそう。吉報をお待ちしております。そういえば。では何卒。
Derrota a la sombra rara de Yabasha. Tercera sección del tártaro. Llévale una moneda rústica.
吉報をお待ちしております。吉報をお待ちしております。吉報をお待ちしております。それ。
Todo copiado. Cierto, el gatito. El gato tiene pinta de estar... Pinta de gato. ¿Gato? ¿Feliz? No se siente mejor seguro mañana y le debe de... ¿Tengo más comida de gato? No, 4. Ok. Sala de música, ¿eh? Biblioteca, año, supongo que esto será para más adelante. Tengo que unirme a un club de arte antes. De todo, hay otro confidant por acá. Ahorita quiero terminar con el... Solamente quiero ver algo. Obviamente es muy probable que acá lo descarte, pero igual. ¿Qué pasa? Ya que me sale. Pues,
おお、こりゃ今日はテンション上がっちゃうのう。嬉しいね。ゆっくりしていってね。
parece que...
君か。
Ya vi que vamos a poder estudiar. ¿Esto? Yo voy con... ¿Qué he dicho? Yo sí debo comer como un... La respuesta es comer como un rey gourmet. ¿Sí? ¿Y esto que hay que tener? Pues ven conmigo.
Oh, sí. Yes.
No, camarada gourmet. ¿Qué te apetece comer hoy? ¿Arroz? ¿Sándwiches? ¿Tal vez videos? Conozco el lugar perfecto.
早く僕お腹空きすぎて餓死寸前。
おや、君か。聞き覚えのある声がすると思ったら、君の声は大きくて甲高くて耳障りだからすぐにわかる。不毛な言い争いはやめにしよう。あいにく学生諸君ほど暇じゃないのでね。息子が振り込んでた金、塾の月謝なんだ。返してくれないか。もうこれっきりにしたい。今までのことは水に流す。頼む、この通り。
Nada de invertir las canas.
パーズなんか勘違いしてるようだけど、市民とこの子ね、塾行くの嫌なんだって。それで公園に一人で体育座りしてたから助けてあげたんでしょうが、こっちとら感謝してもらいたいくらいだよね。
¿Es?
見ろ、キャレもそう思ってるって。
Solamente para empezar
ど
un
うした
poco.
んだい。今日は威勢がいいね。いつもみたいに騒いでみなよ。エマージェンシーとかなんとかさ。
ちみは何も分かってないね。だから自分の子供の気持ちも分からない。今の僕にはね SP がいるんだよ。このキャレがね。
¿Cómo para?
水に流してあげるのはこっち。どうせチミは僕らの聖域には来れないし、うちの弟みたいに死んだ人や生きててもダメダメな人は聖域に来れない。
話をしているだけで頭が痛くなる。うちの子知ってるだろう。小学生だが君よりは分別があるよ。同情するね、君の親御さんに。こんな出来の悪いエセ宗教に走るような息子を持ってさ。
今なんて言った。チミもか。チミもなんだな。おい、チミも僕が死んでればよかったって。双子なのに似てないから弟の方が可愛くて出来がいいから。
やめた。こいつ、これ以上交渉の余地はなさそうだな。そっちがその気ならこちらにも考えがある。そこの君、そいつに付き合ってるとうちの子みたいに騙されることになるよ。うちの子にも言ってることだが、友達は選んだ方がいい。失礼する。
弟行きやがれ。あ、いや、もう来なくていいから。勝ったよ。僕ら二人でやったんだ。君がいてくれれば僕に怖いものはない。お腹減ってたの思い出した。行くよ、僕餓死寸前。
Vuelta a la residencia.
君か。
Pero antes de esto, yo tengo que buscar a Fuka. Fuka. Bueno, que se lo dice.
Eres la dama que se arriba del árbol, ¿no? Sí, gracias. Así no me equivoco. Mi perfumadora. Tipo de planta es la que llaman de Belén. Es esperar el momento. Revisarla.
¿Dónde Pascua?
ごめんね。
No puedo esperar nada. Me gusta. Lo que gusta es una flor de Pascua. Para vender el capital. Es demasiado difícil encontrarla en tiendas ahora. Porque tenemos para su ubicación.
¿Ese azúcar?
Yo.
Creo beber algo, pero por favor, iluminar.
あのな。
No me preocupan las notas de aquí, pero siempre salga a entrenar sobre imprudente. Se dar cuenta con la ventaja añadida de evitar esa posibilidad. Aquí está. Creo que tengo estudiado los exámenes casi de...
それなら。
Podré supervisar los estudios de Yuki, si es que se une, claro. Ay, por favor,
そうか。
me siento, seré tu tutor.
水分補給をしたらもう一っ走りしてきたいところだったんだが
Ah,
今日は十分体を動かしただろう。オーバーワークになりかねないぞ。
mm.
分かったよ。それで何か教わりたいことでもあるのか？
Algunos de los
基本は何度も書くことだが、ただ書くだけではモチベーションが続かない。だから俺は覚えた漢字の数だけ筋トレのレップ数を増やすことにしている。勉強するほどに強くなれるって寸法だ。とにかく勉強を頑張ったご褒美としてトレーニングを用意しておくのはおすすめだ。もちろん毎日こなすことも重要だ。こういうのは日々の積み重ねだからな。
口出しは控えるつもりだったが、それでやる気が出るのは秋彦くらいだぞ。それに秋彦が言っているのは日頃の学習方法だ。試験前に有効な手段でもないだろう。
確かにそうだが、それならミツルは試験直前の今どう勉強しろって言うんだ？
イレギュラーなやり方だが、試験範囲に絞って単語や数式だけを抽出し完璧に暗記するまでだ。何？全力集中で挑めば難しくないさ。予測不可能な敵と戦うよりよほど親切だ。
とにかく説明より実践だな。問題を出してやるから解いてみろ。
jugándome este. Ah, nivel 4, maldita sea.
お前は筋がいいな。教えればすぐ吸収するし応用力もある。あとは体を鍛えればさらに強くなるだろう。試験が終わったらタルタロスにこもってみっちりトレーニングするのもいいな。
お前はいつも試験が終わってもオーバーワークの監視は必要そうだな。
勉強もトレーニングもやっただけ成果が返ってくるからな。今日の成果期待してるぞ。今日はこの辺りにしよう。寝る前にストレッチもしたいからな。
授業始めますよ。
Pues, brevemente cuando utiliza la palabra magia, va por un sentido muy general. El caso, el tema de hoy es la magia de la Europa medieval. Pensemos sobre el lugar en la época más mágica de la historia. Mucho material relacionado con la magia occidental, de libros impresos hasta folclore compartido. Veremos todo eso, debido a los cambios que la magia europea ha sufrido desde mencioné lo último, la magia europea se origina en el paganismo. Sin embargo, a partir del cristianismo, se ha visto influenciada por diversas culturas. Digamos, está la cábala, es el estudio esotérico de los aspectos de los textos. El gnosticismo, es secta cristiana fundada por Simonio, Mago. La filosofía y las ciencias naturales de Grecia fueron frutos de investigadores mágicos. Lo mismo ocurrió con los avances científicos del Islam. Esperaban a los de Europa en aquella época. Ahora, en cuanto a las circunstancias de la magia en esos tiempos, era una época en la que las normas del cristianismo y la visión de la ciencia natural los magos se alzaron valientemente para conectar con los dioses. Fíjate, estarán soñando despiertos, ¿verdad? Es una prueba para ver si estaban escuchando. ¿Sabrán qué tipo de ángel de la guardia tienen según la respuesta que es? ¿Miguel? ¿Miguel? ¿Y
それじゃ
pero quién? Le preguntaré a Yuki. Se domina el estudio esotérico de los textos judíos. ¿Qué? Noticias. Vale.
あっけ
Muy bien. Dale las reglas a tu ángel de la guardia. Tiene que ser ubicante. Los magos grandes cosas. Esencialmente los famosos grimorios. Ficción de textos mágicos. Normalmente es tan posible la que los demás textos me miran con respeto. Primero voy por el gatito. Le falta poco para que el gato se recupere. Ya le voy dando un
ご
poco
き
de
げん
belleza.
私からの成果のご報告を。
¿Me hojas? ¿Estrella de Belén? De esta planta saldrían
そ
regalos.
れでは
No comes. Sobre todo. Voy a llenar esta la cabeza. Vamos.
それでは
A ver. Quisco. Una precisión pero mucho más daño y con probabilidad de estar. Nuevamente me queda el Mitsu. Pero si no me ha hablado su... ¡Oh! Espérate, tira para avanzar, excelente, pero ¿podría hacer algo antes de interactuar con su Mitsu? Creo que todavía no. Ah, de frente vamos. Bravo. Una pescado y... Grande.
7、8、9。ダメだ。何度数えてもノルマ未達だ。あと一人、早く新規の子を見つけなきゃ。ちくしょう、みんなしてバカにしてよ。弟なんかに負けてたまるか。僕だって。僕だって。なんだこれは。
Mitsu ha salido corriendo al baño.
できちゃったみたい。僕もう突っ込んで、寒さからキングを守るのも SP の役目だよ。おかしいな、さっきまで全然さ、急にさ気持ち悪くなっちゃって。
¿Encuentras mal?
これだけたくさんの栄養を摂取してんのよ。僕ってば健康有料児。体重と体脂肪以外はなあ、心配してくれなくても大丈夫だよ。これはね、生まれ変わりの前兆なんだって。僕には聖域に行ける素質があるんだって。この世の終わりの果てにある聖域にさ。君も来てくれたなら、聖域に嬉しいんだけどな、僕。
Sí, parece cómodo. Parece... parecido.
うわ、胃の中のものプレイバックしてる間にラーメンが伸びかけてる。今度チミにも聖域の話をしてあげるよ。でも今は目の前のラーメンのことだけを考えて。マスター、ライスと海苔ちょうだい。起死回生のラーメン雑炊でこの場をしのぐ。
おかえり。
No. Oh, Junpei, no. Solo por si acaso voy a indagar un poquito.
Mata.
Oh, Junpei, ya basta.
Después de examen, he estudiado algo. Vamos a poder estudiar ahora. ¿Te apetece acompañarnos, Yuki? ¿No te parece bien, no, Fuka? Estudiamos. Genial, pues empecemos.
フーカってギャルギャルしい字書くんだね。ちょっと意外。違うの。これなつきちゃんの私がタルタロスに閉じ込められてた間の分、ノートを貸してくれたの。
Qué buena amiga.
優しいんだ。
Digo, sí,
なつきちゃん
te trató como la mierda, pero
でもね、
siempre existe la redención.
結構抜けてるとこあるんだ。ほんとだ。ここ計算式だけで答えないし、このページなんかほぼ落書きだし、あ、ここよだれでにじんじゃってるよ。あんまり参考にはならなそうだけど、何より気持ちが嬉しいよね。
¿Ah, sí?
そうなの。何かお礼できればいいんだけど。
Rellenale lo que le falta.
あ、もしかしてノートの空いてるところ私が埋めて返すってこと？ああ、それナイスアイデアだね。でも量あるし終わるかな。なら私たちも手伝うよ。復習にもなるしさ。みんなありがとう。ほらフーカ、早くこっちにノート渡して。
No me cuesta completar los apuntes de Natsu. Tener que escribirlo todo casi desde cero. Yo vi para dar un buen repaso.
できた。完璧。これ見たらなつきちゃんきっと驚いちゃうね。
Creo que le gusta.
きっと喜んでくれると思う。二人のおかげだよ。ありがとう。私たちもいい復習になったかな。ね。明日、なつきちゃんにノート渡しておくね。それじゃあ、おやすみなさい。
おう
Oye, a la vuelta de la esquina. Ya está. ¿Has estudiado algo? Este asunto. Oh, Yupe, ya basta. Yo no te hice. Vamos, ¿por qué llegamos a Taira? Taira nos ha sacado el punto de inflexión de la era de los samuráis. Todo comenzó con un conflicto interno con Taira. Este creció hasta que intervino en la corte imperial. La corte persiguió a Masakado y no tuvo más remedio que enfrentarse a ellos abiertamente. El resultado fue la guerra de Masakado. Yuki, no tienes pinta de samurái, pero vamos a ver si te sabes esto. Existe la teoría de que Taira no Masakado pensó en el prototipo de un objeto esencial para la batalla. ¿Qué creen que era eso? Es algo que todo samurái necesita. La katana. ¿Sabías la respuesta, Exacto, la katana. Si pensamos en los samuráis, lo primero que nos viene a la mente son sus katanas, aunque no se sabe si a Masakado se le ocurrieron realmente. Esto saldrá en el examen de la semana que viene, así que estudien. Vamos a avanzar un poco al periodo Kamakura. Quiero sentirnos de camino, si llegan los samuráis. En 1185 se estableció el shogunato Kamakura. ¡Y ya llegamos! Claro está, su fundador fue Minamoto no Yorimoto. No puedo creer que al fin estemos aquí. Mira, responde correctamente. Nos vemos en... Mira con respeto. Me acordé de Mortal Kombat y Keishi Takahashi. Es Anana. Aviso a ti primero. Pienso que viene esta noche. Y hay algo que contar. Nos vemos en la cuarta planta. O rebajas, vamos. Ahora sí que te voy a comprar un buen. Muy canuto.
大セール実施中だ。今日は大安売りの日だぜ。
Acá me voy a asegurar en comprar 20. Bueno, tener 20.
ありがとうよ。決まったか。そういありがとうよ。これにする。そうありがとうよ。決まったか。ありがとうよ。買い忘れはねえ
No,
か。
esto debe
また
Esto
よろ
debe
しくな。
bastar. Come, come, gatito. El gato rumbo enérgicamente. Feliz. Está vuelto. ¿Cree que el gato se siente por 11? Debe comer esto. ¡Carajo! ¡Pinche gato! ¡Ya! Gato culo. Debe cuál es el secreto de la vida, pero no se lo digas a nadie. Piedras y palos me dañarán, pero la grasa y los carbohidratos no me traicionarán. No me traicionarás nunca, ¿verdad? El haberme en el centro comercial Polonia. Antes de verdad, hoy necesito hablar con... Así que hay que ir a un lugar donde podamos comer bien y charlar con los suficiente perfecto.
これから話すことは内緒にしといてね。地味にだから教えてあげるんだ。もうすぐね、この世界は滅びるんだって。人類の歴史も終わるんだって。でも大丈夫、僕らで作るんだ。選ばれたものだけの世界、聖域をさ。どうだい？正直ちびったろ。
qué nervios.
ちみってばお下品だぞ。僕がハンバーガー食べてる時にだね。でもいいや、許してあげる。聖域に行く人はみんな八頭身で羽が生えてて、脇の下からもシャンプーの香りがするって。僕もね、こんな呪われた体から美しい姿に転生できるんだ。君はこのままだと世界の滅びの巻き添えを食っちゃう。僕そんなの嫌だ。だから一緒に来て、聖域に行こう。 SP だからなんかじゃない。友達として。
Considero un buen amigo. Posible que nuestra relación sea fortalecida.
はい、じゃあそういうわけで入会金と経典ともろもろのグッズ込み込みで13万2000円ローンでいいよね。サークル入団者紹介割引が効いてるからよかったね。僕のおかげだよ。
Vaya locura.
君はなんて罰当たりなくった。僕は君のことを思えば幸せをお裾分けしたかっただけなのに。ご本尊に謝らなくっちゃ。一時だ、君のために僕エマージェンシー。
Decido volver a darles. ¿A fuck, dude?
以上が7日に行った作戦のあらましです。やはり個体によっては一筋縄ではいかないようです。
なるほど、敵も徐々に手強くなってるね。だけど悪い話ばかりじゃない。実は今日みんなに集まってもらったのは。
待ってください。この際なんで桐城先輩に聞きたいことがあります。
私に？
私だけじゃないと思いますけど、ここに来てからびっくりの連続で私少し流されてきた気がするし、だからこの際はっきりさせたいんです。ズバリ聞きますけど、先輩、私たちにまだ何か大事なこと言ってないんじゃないですか？例えば影時間やタルタロスのことわかんないみたいに言ってましたけど、あれって10年前の事故と関係あるんじゃないですか
？10年前の事故？
ゆかりちゃん。学園の周りで爆発があってたくさん人が死んだ話、当時すごいニュースになったはずですし、先輩は知ってますよね？
ああ。
幸い生徒は無事だったみたいですけど、でもなんか変。なぜかちょうど同じ頃一度に何十人も不登校になってるんです。これ偶然なんでしょうか？
どういう意味だ？
私実は学園に残ってる昔の書類とか調べたんです。そしたら不登校なんてのは記録だけ。本当はみんな急に倒れて入院したって。似てると思いませんか？風花をいじめてた子が入院した時と。ちゃんと説明してください。10年前の事故、あの日本当は何があったんですか？学園は桐城グループが建てたんだから、桐城先輩は知ってるはずでしょ？私本当のことが知りたいんです。
隠してるわけじゃない。必要のないことは告げてないというだけだ。 しかし
仕方ないさ。君のせいじゃない。
分かった。全て話そう。シャドウにはいくつも不思議な能力がある。研究によればそれは時間や空間にさえ干渉するものらしい。私たちは敵と思っているからあまり意識しないが、もしそれを利用できるとしたらどうだ。何か大きな力になるかもしれないと思わないか。今から14年前、そう考えて実践に移した人物がいたんだ。霧城グループの先代、霧城光悦、私の祖父だ。祖父はシャドウの力に痛く見せられ、それを利用して何か途方もないものを作ろうとしていたようだ。
途方もないもの。
実現のために研究者を集い、シャドウを大量に集めさせた。
シャドウを集めた？正気かよ。
しかし10年前、計画の最終段階で暴走事故が起き、実験は失敗。制御を失ったシャドウの力で後には忌まわしい痕跡が残ることになってしまった。
それってまさか。
そう、影時間とタルタロスだ。
Familia dio origen al Totoro.
記録では集められていたシャドウは分かれて飛び散り消失したとある。満月の旅にやってくるのはこの時のシャドウだ。
消失。それでいつも予想できない場所に。ちょっといいですか。今の話が本当ならなんで学校がタルタロスに。まさか実験をやった場所って。
そうだ。
じゃあうちの生徒が何十人も入院したっていうあれも。
全て君の考えている通りだ。傘下にあって人も集まり、最も好きなようにできる場所、おそらくポートアイランドが最適だったんだ。実験の場所は紛れもなく10年前の月光館学園だ。
それどういうことですか。それじゃこの部の活動って無関係の私たちを使ってその時の後始末ってこと。騙したんですか。真田先輩だって知ってたんでしょ。これじゃ私たち都合よく利用されてるだけじゃない。それとも先輩は戦う理由なんてどうでもいいってことなんですか。
そんな風に言った覚えはない。理由ならあるさ。
どう取ってくれてもいい。黙って。
¿No es esa la verdad de la que estaba hablando el tal Shinji?
隠す気などなかった。だが筋道よりも君らを確実に引き入れることの方が私には大切に思えた。理不尽だろうと戦えるのはペルソナ使いだけ。世界で私たちだけだからだ。
今さら。
それに私には力を得るかどうか選ぶ余地などなかった。私は。
みつる、もういい。
竹馬くん、罪は過去の大人たちにある。そして彼らはみんな自らの行いによって命を落とした。今はもう当事者はいないんだ。言われのない後始末なのはみんな同じなのさ。
でも
事故から10年、シャドウたちがどうして今になって目覚めたかは本当にわからない。でも目覚めたってことは見つけて倒せるってことでもある。これどういうことかわかるかい？あの12体こそ全ての始まりなんだと言ったらわかるかな？
奴らを全部倒せば影時間やタルタロスも消える。
その通り。さっきは話の腰を折られちゃったけど、どうだい？朗報だろう？
本当なんですか？
確証となる記録もある。ここからが本当の戦いの始まりだね。
本当の戦い。
事情がどうあれ人を守るためなのは変わらない。シャドウたちはだんだん力をつけてる。待ってるだけじゃ勝てない。
はい。
それにタルタロス自体にも謎は多いからね。なぜあんな巨大なものが現れたのか、僕らの知らない答えがきっとあるはずだ。
答え。
Las 12 sombras que ya empezaron a acabar con la hora y la torre de Tartaro. Debo luchar para protegerlos a todos. 6.
おう。
Si puedo comer algo de... Aquí estás. Hemos topado con otro bache. Algunos inversores han bajado del carro. Coge más beneficios. Aquí vas a invertir un poquito más. Unos 10.000 yenes más. Mira que eres inocente. ¡No, vaya! ¡Respeta la que te estoy tomando el pelo! ¡Mi propuesta era todas dulces sospechosa! Ignores si debería ser menos. Tienes tus virtudes, pero con tu candidez. No consideras que se aprovechen de ti. No te separes de mí. Te mostraré el camino a la cima. Fíjense, escuchando.
じゃあまずお近づきの印にサインでも。
Me suenas de algo.
これも有名ぜってやつ。プライベートなんてありゃしない。ジカネット田中って聞いたことない？昼間にやってるテレビショッピングの番組の。私は
Vuelve tarjeta de visita. Tadaka, presidente y director general.
こういうこと。私が田中。知らない人からも呼び捨てにされっぱなし。一度もらった4万円は返せないけど、その名刺にサインしといたから。取っときなさい。来年にはプレミアつくわ。それじゃあね。なんなのあのガキ。スターを目の前にしてあの落ち着きようは。私の時間給いくらだと思ってんの？こんなことならもうちょい踏んだくってやれば。何あんた、そんなとこに突っ立ってんじゃないわよ。あんた聞いたのね。私の大きな独り言を聞いちゃったのね。忘れなさいよ、それがあんたのため。私これでもタレント事務所所属だし、半分芸能人みたいなもんじゃない。イメージってのがあるから。金騙し取られたとか、ガキって言われたとか、言いふらすんじゃねえぞ。
いや、
かわいくない。かわいい顔してかわいくないや。とまあいろんなこと言っちゃったけど、
さっきの黙っててほしいのお願いよ。なんなら靴舐めちゃっていいわよ。
Amor, amigo. Chupar el pene.
De ahí.
それって黙っててくれるってことよね。約束したわよ。嘘ついたら針1000本よ。口約束でも今のは契約なんだからね。契約不履行したら賠償請求よ。ちゃんと覚えたわよ、あんたの可愛いおかお。
Interesante. No conozco a Tanaka, autor de un programa de teletienda. Claro que tenías que ser el diablo.
何時新たなる絆を見出したり、何時悪魔のペルソナを生み出せしとき、我らさらなる力の祝福を与え。
即戦力にはならないけど、あんた磨けば光るかもしれないわよ。私割といつもここで息抜きしてるから、ステップアップしたいならいらっしゃいな。
Dime del presidente Tanaka. Decidió volver a dar la serie. Sí.
暇そうだな、相変わらず。
てめえか。何しに来た。また連れ戻そうってんなら話すことはねえ。
そんなんじゃない。腐れ縁の相手でもたまには心配になることもある。
あ？
お前とも長いな。孤児院で顔を合わせてからもうすぐ14年か。よくミキとお前と3人でまださら地だったこの辺を夜まで走り回ったな。影時間どころか時間なんてものに目が行くことさえなかった。
変わらねえな。弱音なら仲間に吐きやがれ。
なんだと。
普段のてめえはバカみてえに前しか見てねえ。昔の話なんかしねえ。わかりやすすぎんだよ。
思い出話くらいするさ、俺だってな。実はな、影時間やタルタロスを消す方法がついに明らかになった。
本当なのか？
な、今まで俺は強くなることさえできれば正直他は二の次だった。だが昨日目的もなく戦ってるのかと正面から言われてとっさに返せなくてな。
戦う理由か。そんなもんそれぞれだ。理由がねえならいっそ手を引きゃいい。俺みて
お前とは違うさ。というかお前に説教を食らうとはな。焼きが回ったもんだ。邪魔したな。
えな。ガキがちっとも変わってね
ちょっといいか。
先輩、珍しいですね。あ、どうぞ。
戦いのバックアップだけじゃなく、いろいろな調べ物も得意みたいだな。
すみません。皆さんに無断で。私。
いや、君にああいうスキルがあるなら折り入って頼みがある。10年前の事件、あれの真相を分かる限り調べてほしい。
Pero no, paradero de tu familia.
あの事件のことは一般には多分。
調べてほしいのは
Además, ella es Navi, no
して
hacker.
いるサーバーだ。
それって侵入いいんですか？
私の ID とパスワードを預ける。君が罪に問われるようなことは決してない。詳しい事
No
実
creas
を知
que
る
el cagadero tenga que ver con Fuka, no con, no con Mitsuru.
もちろん無理強いする気はない。
わかりました。
Madre Fuka,
私
no.
にできることなら
Te quiere echar el muerto.
そうか、すまない。山岸、君は不満はないのか？事情はどうあれ、私は隠し事をしたまま君たちを戦いに巻き込んだ恨み事の一つも言いたいはずじゃないのか？
それは違います。私の家って親族がみんな医者ばかりで、うちだけが医者をしてなくて、両親が私のことにすごく熱心なのはそういうコンプレックスを見返すためなんです。だから家にいるの正直辛くて、でもここには私にしかできないことがあって、それを必要としてくれる人がいる。恨み事なんてないです。
君はここに必要な人間だ。代わりは誰にも務まらない。
そんな。
恩に着るよ。邪魔をしたな。
タルタロスの影時間も消えるか。ち消えていいじゃんか。そういうために戦ってんじゃんか。なのになんで俺、くそ、なんでこんなモヤモヤすんだ。
あつまだ7月なのに。つうかうちらもう3年じゃん。こうやって制服で寄り道とかすんの何気にもう人生ラストっぽいよね。いいよ別に。早く大学とか行って遊びたいじゃん。
そっか、なんか分かっちった。戦うのを使命とか思って夢中になってたけど、考えてみりゃ俺そればっかじゃん。それなくなったら俺、それなくなったら俺他に何も。
Dale, dio una crisis existencial.
正義のためとか
Crisis
そう
existencial.
じゃん。しかも戦うのだってあいつに水開けられたまんまじゃんか。
¡Te calles, Junpei!
ああ、くそ、全部半端じゃんよ俺。はあ、
悪い予感だけどんどん当たってく。形のないものを信じてたってそんなの無駄なのかな。お父さん、春先に届いたこの手紙読み返すのもう何度目かな。
10年後の家族へ。明日ムーンライトブリッジの開通式の会場からこの手紙を出すつもりです。手紙はタイムカプセルに入れられて届くのは10年後です。10年経ったらゆかりは16歳か。こんなにちっちゃい君がもう高校生なんだね。僕は仕事でいつも君を寂しがらせてるけど、君はいつも笑顔をくれる。今お父さんは仕事にやりがいを感じてる。桐城さんから主任
Tu
研究
papá ha
員
estado
を任され
involucrado.
すぐに大きな仕事も待ってる。ここまで認めてもらえたのは
Hijos de la
素直に嬉しいことだ。でも誓っていよう。君や母さんの未来より大事なものなんて僕には一つもないんだ。
お父さん、
¡Oh, boy!
ゆかり、毎日は楽しいかい？希望を持って前に進んでいるかい？今隣にいる小さな君のように明日を待ち遠しいって感じてるかい？これから10年、たとえどんなことがあっても君は幸せでありますように。それじゃ隣にいる母さんとこの心配性な手紙を大いに笑ってください。2000年3月6日、 書けば栄一郎。
どんなことがあってもか。信じるしかないよね。私は逃げない。お母さんみたいにはならない。絶対。
Te vale que cumplas con eso. Es el problema que te ves. ¡No soy el destapador!
やるわよ。
Pensando de máxima seguridad. Este es.
やるじゃない。ありがとう。バイ。
Hasta acá lo voy a dejar. Estoy cansadito, pero ya. Y vamos a hacer el confidente maya. Tengo agarrando por cable. Narciso podría ir a la back y pondría a alguien del arcano del diablo. La mierda. Muchos están cagados. Ahora resulta que por culpa de los experimentos de familia Kirillo, el papá de Yukari se pasó con San Pedrito. A Yupe le dio la de... ¿ya? La de Apus y ya no quieres vivir. Ya, ok muchachos. Unas partiditas del Isaac. Sí, ya completé 30 tazos, por lo que me quedan solo 2 fulanos. Lili. Putas. ¿Qué coño? Creo que tengo que aprender a usarlo. Ok, supongo que en esta parte no me ayudará mucho. Ok, ya lo entendí, pero no me gusta mucho, la verdad. Ups. Opa. Eat this. Ok, solo corazones negros. Ok. También hay contará corazones de alma. ¡Oye! Ok, no puedo pasar por las... Ok, sí está bacán. No es mi estilo de juego, pero... Ok. Sí. El daño que voy sumando es proporcional a la cantidad de enemigos que caen en las artes oscuras. ¡Abajo! Quizás sea. Los obstáculos son un problema. Es que el escudo es... Oh, baby. Eso. ¡Muere! ¡Concha tu madre! ¡Ay, la miércoles! ¡Oh, shit! Otra vez. Ay, pero qué rico. ¿Por qué me enfoco en... Espérate, un momento. ¿Puedo saltarme las púas? ¿Puedo? Ok. ¡A la miércoles! No me jodas. La concha de su abuela. ¡Mira que me cayó! ¡Ah, come! ¡Eso explotó más rápido! Lo siento, muchacho, pero no hay plata para ti. Oye, no puedo. No debería tomarme mucho tiempo, pero es que espera que me toque con algo súper chingón. Casi te mata. Pregunta. O para ay, estigmata nomás. Qué raro. Fiscal. Es oscura. Que le estoy aplicando la vuestra, huevón. ¡Oh, chucha! Hemos perdido un buen de tiempo acá. Perro. Vino con banda. Yo puedo haber hecho esto. Serio. Prefiero esto. ¡Puta madre! ¿Dónde puede estar esta habitación secreta? Siendo sincero, importa dónde está, tengo que irme rápido. Esta es la boss rush. Si sale, no sale, que chucha. Little Horn me gusta mucho. Pero la verga. Eso fue muy personal. A la verdad no le cayó a nadie. Por mucho tiempo. Ah. Que la verdad pensaba que el juego iba a estar mucho más roto, pero no me gusta ese estilo de juego. Voy a la tienda un ratito. Pero que sea una visita rápida nomás. Espero que acá el sendero tenga algo bueno para... ¿Sí? Esto. ¿Cómo puedo pasar esto sin problema? ¿En serio? ¿Cómo no te moriste? ¡Espérate ya, pollo! Ok, me llevo la Biblia. 3 minutos. Voy de frente a mamá. Voy a hacerlo. Maldita sea. Póngame bien, pero no sé algo. Me quedan 2 minutos. ¡Carajo! ¿Qué rumbo de esto? Detesto. Muere. Ah, puta madre. ¿Para qué les voy a mentir? El layo para mí es lo que más importa. Y se lleguen a agarrar al cuervito. Oh no. Quizás sea. ¡Ah! ¡Concha tu puta madre! ¡Puta máquina! pero, ¡oye! Hijo de tu gran puta madre, no me digas que la araña también cuenta. Y que se entera uno. Ah, no, tú primero. Había. Hágase esta bomba. Sí, sí. Ah, man. ¿Qué? Pues odio esta cultura. Madre. ¿Qué había jugado este en lugar de Apolion o Acel? ¿Qué juras? Vendió uno de mierda. Si quería mejor. Perra. Como 6 minutos para... Contra la fuente de todo el mal y no tengo salud. Simplemente... el mejor panorama posible. Que sí, la Biblia satánica me puede generar vida, pero a cambio de eso, lo que me voy a ganar como recompensa ahora me va a costar salud. Entonces le han nerfeado tan horrible que ya no me gusta nada. Me gustaría un Hierophant. Hay estos huevones de mierda que solo en la casa tepeando. ¡Oh, puta madre! Bueno, ¡uy! ¡Pucha de su puta madre! Bueno, mínimo hay una marca. Pero no tengo por qué hacer la voz, Rush. Espérense, si no me equivoco, este huevón que tiene toda esta huevada gratis. mismo chiste que de Forgotten. Pero de Forgotten me gusta más. Ok, ya, modo escopeta activado. Ya, era huevo. Eric. Nice. Que altas las veces. El unicorn. El unicorn está. ¿En serio? ¡Oh, sí! ¡Oh, sí! De tu madre, no lo saques enfrente mío. Oh, genial. Vale la pena. Okay. Fuck with me. Come on! Ok, lo acepto. Ya, ¿para qué no me estés viendo? Puta madre. Yo tengo las dos llaves. Las peleas contra los ángeles. Porque no voy a ir a otro. Esta es la habitación del rey. Necesito estar fuerte. Aquí no voy a enfrentar a Hash. Qué chico. Ok, supongo que la otra comencé bastante mal y no entendí muy bien la... Así también me pasó con Azazel y con Apollyon. Entonces agarré el gustito al principio, pero después... Cariño bastante. Voy a meter. En la otra, que rayos tenía que no me compensaba nada. Lo único que tenía 3 años, pero igual me faltaba un buen de cosas. Me falta uno para el arquetipo y ya está. Es para el arquetipo, pero igual voy a hacer esto. Intenté. side, I think. Voy a necesitar. Todo eso, ¿qué días hacer el triangulito? Lo llevo. Llevo habilidades. Ahí se pone habilidades. Madre. Listo. Listo. No. Ya vuelvo si me toca. Último untuk dirimu. Toma. Wait. Fuck with you. Yeah.
Infested.
A little bit busy. Esta vez creo que nos va a ir muchísimo mejor. Hago. More options for with one person. Okay. Pero Yes. Okay, yes. Es un sagrado. Oh, yeah. Carajo. Oh, puta madre. No me la pienso. Equipos. Equipos, ataque. Damage, don't hit the last. Vale, pito. ¡Hostia! Ya. Forma de que pierda. Ok, el segundo. Por aquí me llevo esto.
Experimental pill.
Claro, serviría bastante. Obvio. Me gustaría hacerles cambio, pero no era cáncer, aunque no por el corazón de alma extra, porque a fin de cuentas tiene el efecto de la batalla lo tengo ganada. No es que te quiera dar por campeón, pero con los objetos. Se acabó, fallo. Y si me dio la carga completa. Voy a haber cambiado los items que estaban ahí. Concha tu madre, en serio. Sí. Es cierto que tengo PhD. Que conozco los efectos de las pastillas. Compre. Cambio. Sí. Siento eso de los boom, lo voy a hacer, pero para ataque. Puta pucha. Tiene que ser lo... Estas lágrimas más hilarantes de todo el puto juego. ¿Qué huevo? No. Where's my shots? que... Yo creo que voy a tratar de llevármelos, al menos estos dos. Pupi no, ni cagando. No, no pude arriesgar. Otra vez tú, cabrón. No. Sí, este sí que me lo llevo. ¿Ya qué? Desau Junior. Qué jugada. Ay. Ay, puta madre. Oye, espérense. No, es que no quiero agarrar ninguno, la neta. Esa de... What? Okay. No fucking way. No fucking way. seguidos, amiga Satan. Ni me veo en la necesidad de agarrarme estos items. Adiós. Vamos. ¿Tengas poké el control, huevón? Sí, allá. Contra OP. Dio tiempo para que se escuche la tonada del jefe. First, tengo que empezar. Cross. Iba a escuchar. oscuras, actívate.
¡Oh no!
Facial speed. No sé qué hice. Hacer algo de río. Oh, que sí. Apúrate. Ignora para caballos. ¡Que vuelve gallados! Hijo de... Oh, el tapicería. Esta es la pata de casa. Grillo. Ya que. Ah, vámonos. Ya cuando me toque ser hija, que ahí con mayor, así que vamos a estar haciendo esa nota. ¿Dónde diablos luché contra el vídeo? Yo creo que es la parte más pendeja. Debes recordar dónde diablos fue el combate contra el vídeo después de estar indagando. Pedazo de... Pedazo de sinergia que nos ha tocado, en fin. ...608 de 641 logros, muchachos. Cierto, gente. Supongo que también pasará lo mismo con el peto de Lily. Ok, gente. Este juego con ustedes. Quiero ver si puedo matarlo con algún lunático. A la meme. Gracias a todos por los que se pasaron. Cuídense mucho, que estos abrazos, lávense las manos. Dios, hidrátense, ejerciten ciertos que la felicidad comparta con sus seres queridos. No querés que lo aprender. Afuera. Bye.